Okay, Metal Monday. How you doing, Brett?
I'm good, man. It's we're right in the thick of it, man. It's almost game time. Holidays are approaching quickly. The year feels like it's starting to wind down. You know, whatever's been sold is sold, and now it's just kind of production team is just trying to work to get stuff out the door to kind of end the year off on a good note. And you know, I don't know that I even have a lot of scrap to sell anymore for the rest of the year. I'm kind of just.
Well, I guess we better buy some, huh?
Yeah,
that's the name of the
game.
Exactly. You sell it, we buy it.
No, production guys have been crushing it. I mean, the last few months for sure, but they know, like we talked about it leading into this month, as I'm sure most have, where the last 2 weeks of the year kind of are shit, and it's just to get through it from a shipping standpoint. From a production standpoint, guys are taking time off, which is understandable. So we got to kind of really get on it in November and December, early December, to get stuff out the door, so that we can end, like I said, on a positive note.
Yeah, we got about a little over 2 weeks left of the year. So we got 2 more Metal Mondays coming. You got 2.5 weeks to hit your bet. You know, we'll see.
I feel like I was there for a while. I pushed, like I had a little bit of a chance, and now we're back to 419. And
yeah, you're still.
You know, we're within striking distance, and we got time. So
I've seen it. We've seen it move more.
That thing will move.
In a
that
day.
Thing can move on you. So I think it's.
I think you're gonna get it, man. I didn't think you were.
Too. I think there's a chance, but I'm not gonna count my chickens until they're hatched.
The guys are, like you said, the guys are killing it. You sold a ton of loads. It's nice to get to almost zero, which is impossible, really, in this business, to get your inventory to like a 0 point.
Yeah.
But it's nice to like have that refresh. It's nice to, you know, that's the nature of the beast, though. You keep buying it. So shout out to production guys. Shout out to our drivers that bring the new stuff in.
Oh.
Shout out to the hauling department that gets it
out. Yeah.
Because we talk about this internally a lot. Not as much on this podcast, but it takes every part. And I want all our guys to know, like, it truly takes every single part. And if we left anyone out, it took you to. You know?
Well, I always say Buxton, the guy that handles all our commercial, like, back end as far as, like, you know, containers and dispatch tickets and kind of organize, making sure people are getting paid. And he puts out a report once a month that shows how many roll-off boxes we turned, how many trailers we turned, how many bins we turned for each, you know, region. And it's my favorite report because, it kind of shows as we've been growing kind of how many more turns we're making every month. But it's because it's such a collaborative effort. Like, that report over anything is like shows, because, you know, the guy the sales guy that actually gets the material bought, the scale that gets it booked in, the dispatch that, you know, makes the ticket and makes sure the drivers know where to go, the drivers that pick up the material and bring it to the yard, the processing guys that have to unload it, sort it, separate it, get it ready to go. It's like, it is my favorite report because it's like a straight up biggest team piece of the puzzle that we do, because it's the front end customer service that basically allows us to even have sales, right? Like on the back end. Like, I can only sell what we can buy, pick up, service the customer, you know, and deal with. So, like, my job is pretty, like, minimal to a certain extent compared to what it takes to actually get the shit in the door. And so I really like that report, because it's just such a team-based report. So many hands are touching those, you know, that process to get it done. So.
Agreed. Yeah, it truly takes everybody. If one piece of that puzzle doesn't work, the whole thing doesn't work.
Yeah, and we talk about it all the time. Like, you want to grow your business, like, it's customer service. People like to say, customer service, which is 100% correct. But in our business, on the recycling and on the scrap end, your ability to go get the material nowadays is so vital to your success. And the only way you can go get it is to have the trucks, to have the bins and the roll-offs and the trailers, to have the dispatch back-end system to keep your stuff organized, so you can make sure that people are getting paid for their material, they're getting picked up, they're getting exchanged. You can track all your assets. Like there's just that part of the business compared to even when I first just like started full time has changed, but it's become such a vital part of our industry that, I mean, if you're not doing that, if you're just relying on retail, unless you just have some banger location, I mean, high traffic, been there for 50 or 100 years, even then, like, people that can go get it and service it, like, that's really how you win in this industry, I think.
Yes, sir. What about iron? What's iron doing in January? We're gonna get some relief finally.
I don't know. January might be tough, but we got to get this administration out, the old one out, the new one in, see what they're going to do to change. People now feel, you look at these different reports on consumer confidence, on business confidence. People feel that there's a chance, but that's all it is, a chance, until these guys come in and change something, do something different, give people a level of comfort to buy houses, buy equipment, build buildings, do infrastructure work. The proof will be truly in the pudding now, right? So the old saying, you can hope in one hand and shit in the other, has never been more true. Like, we can hope, but now we're going to literally see, like, is it, can they put their money and work where their mouth is?
Well, 2025 would be nice to see some up months on the Ferris side, because I feel like
we got a better chance
than
we did if we went the other way. So we'll just leave it at that, because I feel like, it's possible. January is coming, and it's like a freight train, and 2025 is going to be here, and 2025, in my opinion, will be better than 2024 from a pricing standpoint.
All right, bring it on. Thank you, Brett.
All right, have a great day.